So the next question is solve y less than 2 graphically. So what is given? Given y less than 2. Okay, consider it as equation 1. And we have to draw the graph of y equal to 2. Okay, graph of y is equal to 2 is as follows. So let's draw the graph first. Just directly you have to draw the graph. Okay, y equal to 2 is this point, and the graph of y equal to 2 is the parallel line to x-axis, right? Parallel line to x-axis. So you have to draw the graph of y is equal to 2. That is, let us draw it. Y is equal to 2. But the thing is, here we need to put dotted lines because it is strictly less than. It is strictly less than. We don't have an equal to sign there. Okay, it is not less than or equal to. It is just strictly less than. From this 2, when you are taking, you have to use dotted lines for drawing the line. So whenever there is equal to, you can draw steady ordinary line, and if it is strictly less than, the points on the line are not included, so you have to draw less than. The line is not less than that, the region less than that. So now you have two regions here. One is the upper half plane and the lower half plane. So we will take the lower half plane as 1. Okay, lower half plane as 1 and the upper half plane as 2. Upper half plane as 2. So when it is lower half, now you have to find which is the solution region among this. Okay, the points are in the lower half plane or in the upper half plane. So for that, let us consider the point 0, 0 from in plane 1. Okay, and check with in equation 1. Okay, now let's consider in equation 1 and substitute the value 0, 0 in that and check if it satisfies. If it satisfies, then this region is the solution region. Suppose if it does not satisfy, then we are taking the point from this region. So if it does not satisfy, the other region will be the solution region. So let us find out which is the solution region. For that, okay, consider the point 0, 0 from this side. Okay, so let's clear the next side. So after drawing the graph, you have to write the next step. After drawing the graph, you will consider the point. Consider 0, 0 in plane 1, lower half plane. Lower half plane 1. And this equation is y is equal to 2. That you should write it there. And now what is in equation 1? In equation 1 is y is less than 2. So which implies your 0 is less than 2. And that is true, right? So which is true? Which is true. So 0, 0 in 0, 0 in the lower half plane 1 satisfies the inequality. Therefore, the point 0, 0 in lower half plane 1 satisfies. You have to write it fully, okay? Lower half plane 1 satisfies inequality 1. Therefore, shade lower half plane 1. It satisfies, so it is true. Because it is true, it satisfies. So this plane is. If not, the other half will be the solution. Now here, therefore, shaded lower half plane point is the solution region. Shaded lower half plane is the solution region. That's all. So you have to shade it before confirming that. So you are going to shade, but the line is not included. We'll take another color. So it goes on. Anywhere you can stop, okay? It's like, okay, shade it as shown in the textbook. You can refer back the textbook. So now let's move to the next question, which is from exercise 6.2. 6.2. Let me write the question. Okay, solve the following inequalities graphically in two-dimensional base. The first inequation is x plus y is less than 5. X plus y is less than 5. So given x plus y is less than 5. And now you consider it as 1. Now you have to draw the graph of x plus y is equal to 5. So consider the equation. X plus y is equal to 5. So you want to solve this. So you substitute the values of, like, when x is equal to 0, what is y, and when y is equal to 0, what is x, and find the points. Okay, so when x is equal to 0, what do you get? X plus y equal to 5 implies 0 plus y equal to 5. Therefore y is equal to 5, which implies y is equal to 5. Therefore the point is 0, 5. So 1 point you have got. So when you substitute here, when y is equal to 0, x plus y is equal to 5 implies, in place of y you are putting 0. So you get implies x is equal to 5. So the point is, therefore point is 5, 0. So you have got 2 points, 0, 5 and 5, 0. So using this, you are going to draw the graph of x plus y is equal to 5. So the graph of x plus y equal to 5 is, therefore the graph of x plus y equal to 5 is, you have to draw the graph x-axis, y-axis and mark the points. Okay, solving x plus y equal to 5, we have got 2 points. One is 0, 5 and 5, 0. So whenever you are solving the graph, so mark the 2 points 0, 5 and 5, 0. So 5, 0 and 0, 5. And join the points, and here you have to use dotted lines because it is not less than or equal to. Equal to is not there, so line is not included. If equal to is there, the line also you should include. Okay, so you have to make dotted lines here. How can you make a dotted line? How can you make a dotted line here? So make the dotted line and you can extend it to any length. Okay, on both sides you can extend it to any length. And now the thing is, you have the given line divides the xy plane in two halves. That is, below the line and above the line. So lower half plane and upper half plane. So all the region below we mark it as region 1. Okay, wherever you want to mark it. Lower half plane 1 and the upper half plane 2, and above the line, all the place above the line, here, 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 everywhere is upper half plane 2. Now we have to find the solution for this. Draw the solution, mark the solution. So to find the solution region, either it will be region 1 or region 2. So let us take one point 0, 0, which is in lower half plane 1. Okay, from that we will take and substitute in equation 1 and check whether it is true. Okay, and then we will decide which region. If it satisfies, then region 1 will be the plane 1 will be the solution region. If it is false, plane 2 will be the solution region. So now let's check that. Okay, now we are going to put this point 0, 0 in the from the lower half plane in equation 1. Okay, so consider the point 0, 0 in lower half plane 1. The lower half, from the lower half plane 1, you consider the point 0, 0. Now put this point in inequality 1, okay, which is x plus y is less than 5. In place of x you put 0, in place of y you put 0, and 0 plus 0 is less than 5, so you get 0 is less than 5, and which is true, 0 is less than 5, right? So it is true. Now because it is true, 0, 0 satisfies the equation. 0, 0 in plane 1 satisfies the equation. Therefore, plane 1 is the solution region. So we have to shade plane 1. Okay, lower half plane 1 we have to shade. Now any point in this plane will satisfy the equation. You can check it out. Suppose we get it as false, we will say that lower half plane 1 is not the solution. Upper half plane 2 is the solution, and all those points will be satisfying this equation. But here we have got it as true. Therefore, lower half plane 1 is the solution region. Okay, so how will you write that? All you have to do is, if this is true, therefore you have to say that satisfies this point. Therefore, point 0, 0 in plane 1 satisfies the given inequation. The given inequality 1. Okay, so we can say that lower half plane 1 is the solution region. So you can shade that. Therefore, shade plane 1. Actually, you have to shade it and then say the shaded region. The shaded lower half plane 1 is the solution region, or lower half plane 1 is the solution region, which is shown as shaded region. Shaded lower half plane 1. is the solution region. So we will shade the region. How are you going to shade it? Okay, shaded very neatly. So the shaded region is the solution region. So now let's move to the next question.